Hey, welcome back. This is a Nuxt 3 Tailwind tutorial where we are building this beautiful Nuxt 3 app. Actually, this is not the app. This is just an HTML template, but we have been creating this Nuxt 3 app, which looks just like it. You know, if you the main page, the pictures does change. If you look at your View DevTools here, you can see that this is a Nuxt app. This is our Nuxt root. And then we have all these components that we have already created. In this tutorial, we're going to continue to create child components for these components. And we're going to continue on in this tutorial until we have a beautiful, well componentized apps. I call this semantic componentization. It just makes your app be organized better. Okay, let us continue. So let's look at the header component, right? First of all, I have so many things open here. I'm going to just close things here. I'm not close that, close, 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 close. Okay, so the header. Actually, there is nothing else to componentize in the header here. No, yeah. There's nothing else, but when we come back later, maybe we could create some props here so you can change this. I'm gonna just remove that. We don't need that. Actually, let me see. We could create this. This is the title. I don't like the whole little ghost thing actually. This is like the title, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, we could. Yeah, let's create a component from this. We're just gonna call it the title. So yeah, gonna call it we're gonna call it page title actually, because we might create some other pages here. Yeah, we might call it page title, though this is like the lead card. This is, so maybe just call it site title. But because it's so in the front here, whenever we switch pages here, it won't make sense to have the same. I don't know. It's, yeah. I think I'll just call it title. Just call it title. All right. So here it is. We are going to cut that. I'm going to call it title. Create a title component. Actually, let's call it page title. Let's go back to where we were. We were in header. Page title. Page title, the view. There we go. So you know what to do. Template, and then just paste it right there. Go back to header, paste. I think that's really nice. Still looking good, right? So that's our title right there. Actually, I'm gonna open the DevTools. You can actually find the component here if you just do that, and then you, well, do that, and then, why isn't this working? It's supposed to be working, right? There we go. Right? Yes, no. It's supposed to be working. This is like, you can find the component, but for some reason it's not working. Main header. Now the header has page title. There it is. See that? Page title. That's a lot of real estate up there. Oh yeah, that's probably the, let me see this. That's probably the, look at the Tailwind page title. That's probably the, right here, Nuxt with, padding top. That's probably what all this is here. This real estate up here. Okay. So we did that. I think this is good. yeah, we don't want to break componentize this any further. I'm gonna close footer. So header is good. Let's look at the next component. So when we're here, header is good. Navigation. Can we break up componentize navigation, make it easier to read and understand? So okay, maybe it's time we could write some no, maybe not. I think we do this later. Right now we're just going to focus on componentization. So this looks fine just the way it is, but what we're going to do later, God willing, is we're going to use a v4 here so we don't have to repeat this. All right, so navigation is good. What about cards? I think we can componentize cards. I think so. Cards has lead card. That's more like its own component, I think. Or maybe let's see, then there's general cards. Let's go to lead card. Let's see what that's like. Lead card. So lead card has two parts, right? I think it has two parts. So we see there's, no, it's just one part here. Okay, so it has an image. No, it has two parts. So we have an image here, and then we have the text portion here. So we're going to break this up actually. We're going to call this lead card image. Well, yeah, we're going to call this lead card image. Now, if you want, you can create folders here for your components. I would rather not. I think the names will just describe what it is. But maybe if you end up having like 200 components, maybe creating folders might make sense. But I generally don't. So I'm just going to call this lead card image, because say you were to create a folder, right? And the folder was lead card, you still have the image component inside the lead card folder. So it's like, it's the same. Then the length of the name is sort of the same. I don't know if that makes sense. All right, so okay, so we have this. I'm gonna call this lead card image. So there is a collection here. That's why this keeps changing, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna call that lead card image. I'm gonna create the component lead card image. Template, and just paste it right there. And then save that. So lead card image. And then we're going to just call this lead card content. Lead card content. Bring it up. Lead card content dot view. Template, paste it. Save this. Lead card. Beautiful. There it is. So you see that? That's the content. That's the image. That makes sense. Content, image. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. And you see how the naming makes sense, right? This is the lead card. This is the lead card image, lead card content. This is a general card. So let's go break up the general cards into components. I can already see here where we can use different cards, multiple cards. See how it will work. So let's go to general cards. Okay, so what do we have? 2/3 column, half column. All right. Okay, so I can already see how this is broken up into these columns. So we thank Tailwind Toolbox for this. It does help. So you can already see how these are componentized, right? Sort of, yeah. All right, so each of these, I believe, is a card, and this is so this is medium 1/3. This is 2/3. This is half. This is half. This is 1/3. So what do we call these? Do we call them cards? They are cards. Getting started. Image. All right. So since we are dealing with cards here, I'm just gonna call each. I'm gonna call this. This is 1/3 card. Okay, this is gonna be like strange. What should we do? You know what? I think we're gonna come back to this because we could create the cards here, but there's a better way in which we can create props. I know that, but that might be a little bit too advanced right now. So we're gonna come back to this. Subscribe. What is in subscribe? Let's go to subscribe. So in subscribe, we have H2. Get the latest. I don't think we need to componentize this really. Subscribe button. Nah. I think it's fine just the way it is. If you really want this form action to work, I mean, you can, but yeah, I think this is fine. So we have some CSS problems here saying, okay, it's either font bold or font normal. We are going to go with, what is this? Beat the latest. I think it's just going to be normal. I'm going to remove font bold. It's just normal, right? Okay. Subscribe is fine. We don't want to change anything here. But we have this little author. Yeah, I think this is the author, right? Subscribe, then we have the author right there. Let's go check that out. Author. Need to change anything in the author. We have the image. I think we should change this. We should make this author image right here. And then this is author content. This is read more. Yeah, let's do that actually. We're gonna change just, let me see. We have the div, and we have that. So this is just an image tag though, but it has this specific classes. So we will call this author image. So we're gonna cut that and just write author image, then create the author image component. Template, then paste. So it's just an image, but it has these specifics, so we can't just use an, you know, we can't just, it should be called author image. All right, there we go. I don't think that hurt anything. It still looks the same. That's that little image right there. That's the author image. All right, and now this should be author content. We're gonna, oh, that's not good, like this. Cut that. Author content. Create author content. Template. Okay, we have some more problems here. Okay, so we have text base twice. So, okay. author content. Anything go wrong here? Nope. All right, and then we have that little read more here, which, yeah, you can see, do this if you want, but I think I will. I'm gonna call this author read more, though it might be, I think it just makes more sense. Author read more. You're like, oh, Jeremy, that's over engineering. No, I think it's beautiful. Author read more. Where's that? Right there. Template. Save. Now look at this. See, this is the author component, and in the author component we have author image, author content, author read more. And you can see how the way you name your components matter, because see how all the author are sort of together. The lead card content, lead card image together. See that? Yep, that's gonna help you a lot when it comes to debugging. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, ma'am. Okay, so we have that. Is there anything underneath below author? I think author is done. Well, we have author image, author content, author read more, which is that little right there. Footer. Can the footer, looks like in the footer we have the title and we have the links. So let's go into footer. I'm gonna close these again. Let's go into the footer. Yeah, see, we have the links, so you can see the divs here, right? We have the links and we have the logo. Whoa, hold on. What happened? So we have this is the logo, right? And these are the links right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna call this footer logo. I guess footer logo and title. Yeah, actually I'm going to be descriptive. Footer logo and title. Yeah, it's okay. It's a long component name, but that's okay. At least you know exactly what is in their component. Footer, logo, and title. Template. Just paste that. Save. And this is the footer links. We're gonna call these the footer links. Footer links. Alrighty. So we have the footer logo and title, footer and links. And here we have that, right? Footer links, footer logo and title. Here we have footer logo and title, footer links. Okay, so we are done with this. The only ones we didn't componentize are the general cards, and that's because rather than us componentizing these, we're gonna just, well, we're gonna create one component, right? And then just repeat it 3 times here. Because you see how similar they look? And actually this card here is very similar. No, it's not. Never mind. But this card here looks similar to, is it like this? No, it's not. This one is longer. Oh, okay. But these look very similar. The only thing that's different is the words. And these two look similar. So that instead of us componentizing this, and then coming back to change it, what we're going to do is just create one component and then repeat it 3 times and then change this. So hey, we're going to do some exciting things coming up. So we are done for now in this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned how to componentize your app. In the next part of the tutorial, we are going to make one component of this, and then we're going to use props to change the picture and the title and all this. It should be exciting. All right, and remember, you have a free Nuxt 3 Tailwind starter kit. It's designed to help you get started quickly with your Nuxt 3 app. It will show you how to create pages, how to have a layout, how to have a user head composable, a plugin, and components. It's yours absolutely free. So make sure you download it if you want. It will help you build your Nuxt app fast. That's one of the secrets to building your Nuxt app fast, right? Is to have a starter kit. It's already there, so you can know how to do things. So hey, make sure you download it. It's yours absolutely free. All right, talk to you soon.